Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good, thank you. What is your name?
My name is Herman.
It's nice
What
to
is your
meet
name?
you, Herman. I'm Richard and I'm from Brazil.
Nice to meet you, Richard.
It's nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Herman?
I am from the United States of America,
Awesome. Which state are you in?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Yes, in
That's
the
great.
city, St. Louis. Don't know if you heard of it before.
Yes, I have heard of that place, but I don't know where it is located. Is it located in the south, the north?
No, it's more in the Midwest. It's like in the center of the country.
Ah, Midwest. Great. That's awesome. How long have you been on Cambly for, Herman?
Hey, you know what? This is my second day, maybe
Your
third.
second way? Oh, welcome to
Second or
Cambly.
third. Thank you. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity because I recognize you.
Thank you. I've been here for over 2 years. So,
Yes, yes, your English is
yeah,
very, very good.
thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'm quite familiar with Cambly. I've been here for a long time, and I feel my English has been improving so much day by day, and it's great. That's
Uh,
awesome. I'd like
that's
to ask
good.
you. I'd like to ask you. I like talking about the American culture.
hmm
And I'd like to know a little bit about your city, about your state. What do you usually do for fun?
What do I usually do for fun? Right now, not much. But my hobbies are I have two hobbies. I am a photographer, so I like taking pictures,
Awesome.
and I am learning Spanish. So right now, I juggle between those two hobbies, photography and Spanish.
Great. That's awesome. Once I told my friends that my English is my hobby, they thought, oh, it's weird because you are studying something and you consider it a hobby. And I was like, yes, I love English. I think
Yes,
it's
yes.
so rewarding to learn a new language, and it's so great to speak, to express ourselves in a different language. So yeah, I consider it our hobby. And I like also, playing video games. I have PS4, and I'm looking forward to buying my PS5, but it'll take a long time because it's really expensive.
It's really expensive. I don't even think it's like for pre-order here in the United States. I don't think you can buy it yet. My youngest son wants the PlayStation 5. I tried to buy it, but you can't get it right now.
It's sold out, right?
It's sold out. And your
Wow.
native language is Portuguese.
Yes, it is. My native language is Portuguese, and I've also been studying Spanish. I like studying languages, but I've been only giving my preferences to English because I literally love English. I think it's a great language, and once I talked to a Vietnamese person, and it was so great, to use English as a tool to
hmm
to connect us. It was so great, and that's why I love English because it allows us to communicate with almost everybody.
Yes, yes, I agree. Do you prefer like the American accent or the British accent?
I don't know. I love the American accent.
See,
I talk to people from England, the British accent, but just to understand them, it's important to understand all kinds of accent. But I love the American accent. I think it's really great. It's so stylish.
yes, yes, I agree. I think the British accent is very fancy. I like the British accent. It's very different. I just feel royal when I'm talking with a British person. It just seems very fancy.
Yes, I can immediately recognize it when I hear it. It's
Yes,
great.
yes,
I'm so familiar with the American accent that other accents I just feel like, oh, I'm not understanding it, so it's not the American accent. It's harder to understand.
yes, yes, yes.
Do you understand them easily? As you are a native speaker, you speak English, English is your mother tongue. Do you have some difficulties understand them, or it's natural?
You know, it's natural, but when they say things like mom, like I went over my mom's house, and I'm used to saying I went over my mom's house, I can understand them. It's just it takes me a second. It catches me off guard, and it like the way that they pronounce words, like we say water, and they like don't say the R, but I can understand them completely.
Ah, I see. Great. Yeah, here in Brazil we have a lot of accents too, and I think it's like the same, right? So it sounds a little bit different, but you can recognize it, right?
Yes, yes. And it's
Uh,
like that here in the United States, depending on where you go. Like if you go down south, there's a different accent. Of course, it's a New York accent, it's a West Coast accent, but I can understand everyone. It's just their accent is a little different.
I see. Great. And how is your Spanish studies going?
I just had a class before I get jumped on Cambly. That's a good question. It's going. I am intermediate. I don't think I'm intermediate. I don't think I'm intermediate. I love the Portuguese language. I think if I was to learn a second language, it would either be Italian or not a second language. Spanish is a second language. If I learn a third language, it would either be Italian or Portuguese. I love your accent. I love the accent that your native language have.
Thank you. You have already a head start because you know Spanish, so you can probably understand Portuguese a little bit.
A little, a little.
Awesome, that's great.
What time is it there? Here I am. It is 11:14 p.m. What time is it where you are at?
Okay, it's 1:14 a.m. It's
Uh,
really late. Yeah, I should be in
um,
bed now, but I like studying English at this time because it's what's the word I'm looking for? Because everybody's sleeping, so there aren't a lot of sound, so it's great to study. I can concentrate on my studies, and
yes,
to
I
hear you,
agree. And I'm
I like
just a
yeah, I like the silence when I study.
yes, and I'm a night owl, so I stay up late anyway. So this is the perfect time for me to take Spanish also and teach English. So I agree.
I'm a little bit, when I think I'm a night owl and also an early bird because yeah, I go to bed late and I wake up early. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, I can't, wake up late. I don't know. I feel strange when I wake up late. I know my back hurts and it's not great.
Yes, yes.
But
I am.
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
please.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
sorry.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to ask you what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up. It depends, but typically I usually wake up anywhere from 8 in the morning to no. Normally about 6 in the morning to about 8.
Oh, so you are also an early bird because
Because of
you
work. Because
yeah,
of work. On the
uh,
weekends, I can wake up at noon. I can wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon
yeah,
on
that
weekends. So
explains it.
yeah.
That's great. In Brazil, after waking up, our breakfast we usually eat, bread, sometimes bread and butter, cheese. What do you usually eat, for breakfast?
So I'll give you two examples because I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat
Oh,
meat,
really?
but
Really?
I love eggs. So I'm not a complete vegan yet. So my typical breakfast is scrambled eggs and toast or cereal. So I
Ah,
like milk. I drink dairy products. So
ah,
that's
the
a typical
typical
breakfast.
American breakfast.
Yes, pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, toast. we can have all of that for breakfast. Not me, but most Americans can eat all of that for breakfast.
And that's so interesting because I've heard that, eggs are the best breakfast because it has so many vitamins, so many minerals, and it helps us to have a better day. It's really
I
great.
think so. I love eggs. You eat meat? You're a meat eater.
Yes, I do. I am a I'm an eat meter, and I can't live without meat. It's great that you are vegetarian, but I could not do that.
Because I think Brazil is like you guys have like really good barbecue and meat
Yeah, exactly.
right in
It's
your country.
it's the norm here. We have barbecue every other weekend, so it's normal here. And I don't know, it's so delicious. But I wish I could be a vegetarian person because I think it's so great, because a lot of things happen to the animals and it's not good. Yeah, but what do you? Yeah, as you told me, you eat eggs and things like that. But imagine I sometimes I wonder, vegans they have to buy a lot of different products in order to get the same minerals and vitamins, right? It can be a
Yes,
little bit.
yes,
I think it can be more expensive.
it is. I tried it for a week and I couldn't do it. It was very expensive. Is vegans, it's harder to just go through a drive-through because they might not have products for them, so it is harder. I agree. It's more expensive, and in my opinion, it's harder to be a vegan than it is to be a vegetarian.
How long have you been a vegetarian person?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
What was that transition like? So, did you
You
have
know,
a lot of problems?
I uh I went cold turkey I just completely stopped eating meat. I woke up one day and was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. It wasn't a transition. I didn't cut out like chicken, didn't cut out beef. I just woke up one day and said, I am no longer eating meat. And I've been 5 years clean and sober from meat. So
Oh, very
it
good.
was hard. It was hard. And I still take vitamins daily now.
Mhm.
But now it's easier for me. It's a lot easier for me.
I see. Did you have any, for example, did you watch any kind of video related to the animals? There is a reason. Why did you decide
I
to turn
watched a
vegetarian?
Netflix documentary about animals and about how they are prepared. And then I also thought that it would be healthier for me if I no longer ate meat. So, like for medical reasons, for personal reasons, I was just like, you know what, let me do this. And I didn't research it. And I should have researched it first. So, like that first week, no, that first month, I was really sick. Like my body didn't adjust well to it. And after that month, it became normal. So now, like if I smell meat cooking, it makes me sick to my stomach. I can't smell. I do not want to smell meat cooking.
I see. Interesting. That's great. What's the name of that documentary, please?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
What is the name of that documentary that you told
I
me?
don't remember. I have to look it up. And if someone told me about it, and I don't even know if it's on Netflix still because I sent it to someone else a while ago and it wasn't there anymore. But I don't have it. But if I can find it, I'm going to send it to you in chat. We only have about 30 seconds left. But it was so awesome speaking with you. Like I said, I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for this incredible class. I enjoyed a lot talking to you. It
I
was really
enjoy.
great.
Yes, yes. So I hope we can talk again soon. I had an awesome conversation. Your English pronunciation is, in my opinion, perfect. You
Thank,
are fluent in English. You speak very
thank you.
well. So I can completely understand you, and you can completely understand me. Correct?
Correct. Thank you. Thanks so much. Definitely, we will talk another
Have a
time.
have a good
Thank
day.
you. Have a great day. Take
See you
care,
later.
okay?
You too.
See
Bye
you
bye.
later. Bye.